Om Sri Lakshmi Narsimhaya Maha. Valmiki Ramayana, Ayodhya Kanda, Chapter 1. King Dasharatha decides to install Rama as the regent or the ruler. Summary. Valmiki describes the innumerable virtues of Sree Rama in the Sarga. Dasharatha wants to coronate or crown Rama as the crown prince with the approval of all his people. With this end in mind, he invites various citizens, important people from all cities and villages in his kingdom. Chapter 1 in detail. Bharata, while going to his maternal uncle's house, has taken his brother Satrughna, he who has no sense and who annihilates his enemies, along with him with love. Treated with good hospitality and paternal love by his maternal uncle Yudhajit, who was a lord of cavalry, Bharata stayed with his brother there. Those heroes of valor, Bharata and Satrughna, those staying there enjoying all the comforts, were remembering their age-old father. The mighty Dasharatha was also often remembering his sons, Bharata and Satrughna, who were out of his state and were equivalent to Indra and Varuna. Dasharatha was giving his equal love to all his four sons, who was best among men, as though they were his four hands emerging out of his own body. Rama, like the Brahma among all the living beings, the most virtuous among those brothers and the mightiest, was a great source of joy for his father. That Rama was he not the eternal Vishnu, who was born on earth as prayed by celestials to kill the egoistic Ravana? Like Aditi by Indra, best among the celestials, Kaushalya shown by her son Rama the mighty. Rama was beautiful in form, a hero of valor, and without envy. By virtues he was like Dasharatha. In this way he was an incomparable son on earth. That Rama was always peaceful in mind and spoke softly. He did not react to the hard words spoken by others. That Rama, because of his good bent of mind, feels glad even by whatever way a good thing is done to him. He does not remember any number of bad things done to him. Whenever he finds some time, even while practicing archery, Rama used to converse with elderly people, elder by the way of conduct, or wisdom, or age, or with good natured people. Rama was a wise man. He used to speak sweetly. He was the first man to initiate or begin a talk. His speech was compassionate. He was valorous, but he was not arrogant of his mighty valor. He did not speak untruth. He was all knowing. He used to be receptive and worshipful to the elders. People used to love him, and he used to love the people. He had compassion. He conquered anger. He used to be receptive and worshipful to the wise. He had mercy towards the meek. He knew what was to be done. He had always self control. He was clean in conduct. That Rama, having an attitude suitable for his social rank, giving due respect to righteousness of warrior class, believed that by following the righteousness he would attain great fame and through it the fruit of heaven. Rama was not interested in actions which were not beneficial. He was a scholar. He had no taste in tales opposing righteousness. Like Vachaspati, his eloquent speech contained a sense of series of strategies of action. Rama was a young man without any disease. He was a good speaker. He had a good body. He knew both time and place. He could grasp the essence of man. He was the one gentleman born on earth. After completing his education properly, Rama, after knowing the science of archery as prescribed, was better than his father in the use of bow and arrows. Rama, having born in a good clan, was gentle minded. He was not weak. He spoke truth. He was straightforward. He was properly trained by elderly wise men that knew righteousness. Rama knew the real form of desire, wealth, and righteousness. He had a good memory, power. He had a spontaneous wisdom. He had skills in arranging customs useful to society prevalent at that time. Rama was humble. He did not let his feelings appear outwardly. He kept his thoughts to himself. He helped others. His anger and pleasure were not wasteful. He knew when to give and when not to give. Rama had a firm devotion and steadfast mind. He was not stubborn, nor did he speak evil words. He was free from idleness and was ever alert. He recognized his own errors and those of others. Rama knew the theory and practice of science. He understood the difference among men. He could judiciously discriminate whom to protect and whom to punish. He identified good men and protected them. He knew the people worthy of repairment. He knew the ways and means of getting income as well as the system of spending as perceived by economic sciences. Rama could obtain great skill in the group of science along with their subsidiaries. He was interested in enjoying comforts only after understanding the economic realities. He never remained inactive. Rama was acquainted with fine arts useful for entertainment. He knew how to distribute the wealth. He was efficient in riding and taming of elephants and horses. Rama was the best person knowing the science of archery in the world and was well appreciated by the champions of archery. He attained skills in marshalling the army. He faced and killed the enemies in battle. Even enraged celestials and demons could not defeat Rama in battle. He had no jealousy, he conquered anger. He had no arrogance and envy. He had not humiliated any living being. He had not surrendered to time. That Prince Rama, with his good qualities, was fair to the people. He was agreeable to the three worlds. By patience and the related virtues, he was equal to earth. By wisdom to Brahaspati and by valor to Devendra. Rama, by his virtues, was a source of happiness to all the people and a spring of joy to his father. As the sun shines with his rays, Rama was shining thus with his virtues. The earth wished Rama to be her lord as he was adored with self-control and norms of behavior bearing undefeatable valor equal to that of universal lords like Indra. Dasharatha, who destroys his enemies, started thinking as follows after observing his son with his many incomparable virtues. The long-living and aged Dasharatha thought, will Rama become king while I am still alive? Shall I enjoy that happiness? A great loving thought was ringing in his mind, and when he would be able to see his beloved son Rama crowned as the king. Is not Rama as the reigning cloud to the earth, better liked by people than me, as it desires the development of the world, and has equal compassion towards all living beings? Rama is equal to Yama and Devendra in valor, to Brahaspati in wisdom, and to Mountain in courage. He is more valorous than me. Shall I attain heaven after seeing in this age my son ruling the entire earth? Rama had many other virtues beyond hitherto stated virtues not being seen in other kings. His virtues cannot be counted, and they are the best in the world. Seeing that type of virtuous Rama, Dasharatha along with his ministers decided to make Rama the prince. The wise Dasharatha said that there is a sign of a great alarm being forecast because of comet-like things found in earth, heaven and the sky. He also told the ministers that his body was getting aged. He recognized that if Rama was crowned as the king, he would not have worries, as Rama had beautiful face as full moon, was a great wise man and was liked by the people. The righteous Dasharatha was hurried with concern in the coronation of Rama, as it is for his own benefit and for the benefit of people, because it is as per his liking and also as appropriate time has come. Dasharatha called for other kings and officers staying in various cities and villages in his kingdom separately. The hurried Dasharatha did not call for the king Kekeya, the maternal uncle of Bharata, and the king Janaka as he thought. They both could hear the good news even afterwards. The king Dasharatha presented them suitably with houses and jewelry, duly adored himself. He looked after them in the manner Lord Brahma looks after his children. All the invited kings, duly liked by their people, entered the assembly after the king Dasharatha, who annihilates the opponent's army, occupied his seat. Thus, the king thus entered, occupied their various seats, allotted to them by the king, by facing towards the king as per the prescribed rules. Surrounded by the respectable and humble kings sitting close to him, as well as the important heads of cities and villages, King Dasharatha shone like Lord Devendra surrounded by celestials. Thus completes first chapter of Ayodhya Kanda of the glorious Ramayana of Valmiki, the work of his age and the oldest epic. Sri Rama Vijayate. Sri Krishna Arpanamastu.